Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Bleak Faith Forsaken. Turns out there was a place that I forgot about. I mean, recognize this? Yeah, I absolutely did come up this path before, and it is indeed from that open area with the boss, of course. And it's that, that side path along the cliff that I walked up at one point, and I just ended up heading in here and taking the elevator, and then ending up well, ultimately at the bottom of that big ladder that went all the way back to the first checkpoint, of course. And I completely forgot that there was also this path that I technically saw at one point. I guess I never really looked very closely at it because I was distracted by the enemies that were inside there, and then just never went back. But I was just following, retracing my steps to remind myself if there were any places that I had forgotten about, any paths that I hadn't explored. And yeah, well, there is this. So we had found the way to this structure. Okay, I was just quickly check what my cat was doing behind me. Nothing too malicious, it seems like. For now. Stone shield concoction +2, okay. I mean, I suppose you're just one of those light dudes, okay. Can we? Oh, we cannot. I can't open inventory in combat. Okay, so it doesn't just kick you out of the inventory when combat starts, but you actually cannot re-enter it. So, yeah. I guess that's one way to make sure that you cannot, in fact, refill your potions in the middle of the combat. So, that makes sense. Obviously, that would be very cheesy. Okay, actually we found another log just now, or log fragment, and I also found one on my way here. In fact, thanks for reminding me, game. Yeah, we got Helena's Diary Fragment 4, skipping one, still missing the first one of those, and also we found Conrad's Warlog. Conrad was mentioned before, right? In fact, was he not mentioned in here? Yeah. Okay. I'm probably just gonna have to reread these once I have found more of them and have more context, because obviously places and names are being mentioned here that mean nothing to me yet. But here's the connection. Conrad's Warlock 3 out of 5. Negotiations have failed. The second phase is now obsolete, and 3 of our platoons have been obliterated by the Serdars. Serdars? Yaroslav has, I believe, gone mad. This was his army just as much as mine until this mess. I will never understand what leads others to betrayal. He butchered our men as if he never knew them. Note, I suspect the administration is also establishing their presence here. The administration. Okay. Right. Helena's Diary Fragment 4 out of 5. Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, they brought their monks and scribes. Words cannot describe what's going on. One moment they completely stomp out the people from a certain building. The next, it's as if the building has been abandoned for decades. And then later in the week, the lights in it go on. I swear I saw someone looking out at me from inside one night. Okay, that sounds a bit spooky. Obviously I have no idea what to make of any of that. Oh, hello. Okay, it wouldn't let me lock on until the enemy was had fully gotten up. Yep, it's a double swing that we know and love. Well, okay. Yep. Remember, those guys are a bit sturdier. They will not stagger even after a charged heavy attack. Rusty Claymore, Restless set. That has to be a heavy armor, though. We've basically found part of a light armor set, then a full medium armor set. Surely, yep, that's definitely heavy. I mean, I think it looks pretty cool. Once again, a huge jump in armor rating. I wonder why they didn't make these numbers more intuitive, I suppose. Just straight up reduction or something. I mean, I guess it's not that straightforward. It probably factors into some sort of calculation, but at least make the numbers a bit smaller so they're like easier to grasp, I guess. I suppose they're not, ludicrously high, but who knows if, later game armor sets are just gonna have several thousand of, various armor ratings, at which point it might become a little bit confusing or difficult to just compare at a glance, I guess. For now, it's perfectly fine. So this actually comes with health increase. Okay, that looks nice. Obviously pushes me straight over into super heavy territory. I mean, is there any chance for me to... 67.7%. A couple more points of strength and I could actually maybe use this heavy armor. Would that be a net gain, though? In terms of armor rating? I don't know. For now, I think I'm perfectly happy with medium armor. You know, a decent compromise between defense and mobility. That's often what I go for. Utility uniform. Wait. Right. No, wait. Not right. Restless. Okay. I was not wearing that. And that's just... that by itself is also super heavy. Gotcha. Medium is fine, though. But what about these? Actually, it's not going to be fine because, yeah, even the medium armor gloves are too heavy. Right. So nothing new here. We still only have this experience suppression ring. Obviously not going to be using that. What is this? Actually, oh, caves. Ah, right. Caves have their own equipment slot. That makes sense. Why you can't toggle them on or off. Interestingly, no such option for the helmet. I suppose the cloak toggle might not be necessarily for aesthetic reasons so much as maybe for visibility reasons, because it might obscure your character's movements and also maybe specifically the glowing weapon timing if you're using that. So, yeah, maybe having that as an option is more for gameplay reasons than purely for style, which is fine. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it depends. In some games I like to toggle the helmet off, for example, or, toggle it off for cutscenes, which is sometimes an option. Sometimes I just don't care. Or, I accept that there is no such option, and that if my character is wearing a helmet, he's going to be shown wearing a helmet, and that's that. Okay. Wait, before we move on to wherever we're moving on to. Is that ultimately, it looks like this general structure can ultimately also be reached by that upper path, where I'm still wondering if, I'm still a little bit worried about encountering some sort of brute that the crestfallen soldier, that's not what he's called. What was he called? I don't know. That he mentioned. That's the path that led me here. I thought I saw more than one item. I suppose I did pick up more than one item, though. Like one at the entrance and then one there in the middle, maybe? Or maybe not. Maybe I just saw something bright in the distance and thought there was more than one item. I definitely don't see anything else over there from here. Nor really any way to climb there. Those cliffs seem a little bit too steep. Is this gonna finally damage me? No, I think the damage I took, the health I'm missing rather, is still from that one hit I took from the guy earlier. No, moving on for now. Ever further away from that boss and anything else I haven't explored. I mean, there's definitely still that... Oh. Okay, that enemy noticed me and noticed the UI popping up because combat technically started. Yeah, I mean, I know for a fact, obviously, that there is still that elevator, still that very first elevator that I never took. Building that up. Oh, wait. I thought I saw a special animation climbing up this little ledge here. Wait. You can totally climb with the... Okay. You can totally climb with the interact button. Huh. Interesting. Okay. But surely there isn't actually a way to climb anything that's higher than, waist high like that. Anyway, yeah, well, there's that elevator. I'm building that up to lead to something super amazing, and, chances are it's... Oh, no sneaking up on you. Chances are there's absolutely nothing particularly exciting at the other end, but we won't know until we actually finally ride it, which we will. Don't worry. Definitely haven't forgotten about it. But for now, I suppose we, you know, the... What's the expression I'm looking for? Something or other of fate has brought us here. The wind has blown us to this place or something, I don't know. Can't open this, probably for the better. Oh, what actually happened to my torch? Interesting. So it was a glitch for it to... Oh, it was. Can I make it glitch again? Yes. Okay. I probably won't be doing that all the time. Maybe specifically not in a place where I actually wanted, you know, want to use it. For now, just, you know, I'm just doing it because it's kind of fun and, you know, makes things more visually interesting. It might be a little bit distracting, actually, so I don't know if it's necessarily that good of an idea. Okay. Still more of these very basic enemies. Stone chill concoction. Oh, thanks for reminding me as well. I did mean to... Actually, can I equip something to these slots? I suppose I can. Again, you can't equip the same thing to the same slot, but... What is this? Health regen. Okay, wait. Maybe these are actually unknown concoctions. Plus 5% of total health every 3 seconds for 90 seconds. It's not stacked with mighty regen. Fair enough. That definitely seems like the effect that we were observing before. So maybe we did actually identify this type of potion by drinking it, roguelike style. And these are another type. Or maybe 2 different potions that are just stacked as mystery concoctions for the time being. Anyway, what was I trying to do? Right, I was going to equip this, and I suppose since we can use these, presumably, so I hold on. Can I please see my UI? Thank you. Yeah, okay, so I hold the trigger and the left trigger, and that allows me to use the second, access the second belt slot, or second layer of belt slots. It's just interesting that it doesn't seem like you can access those. Yeah, I mean, from here you can only, you cannot press to the sides or anything. You only have access to the first 4, like this. But if you actually equip them from here, you can access the others as well. What are these slots here, actually? That kind of looks like 2 people, and this looks maybe like a homunculus shape? I don't know. Anyway, we'll keep climbing this tower for the time being. I'm hearing something. So... Oh, that's just fire, though. Wait. Fire and some sort of enemy. Okay, okay. Just one of those guys. Oh god! Oh my... Jesus. Wonderful. Was that you growling at me from behind? Oh, okay. Oh, was I out of stamina? I might have been out of stamina. I tried to dodge there and didn't. Yikes. That was a bit scary. Okay. Drink one of my plentiful potions, I suppose. Quickly open the menu to refill. I guess that works. Yeah, I've never actually heard these guys like moan at me like that. So I thought there was something else, something approaching from inside this room, perhaps. But I guess it was just one of those regular undead, or you know, hollows, or whatever you want to call them here. Anyway, let's try this. See if anything about this is anomalous at all. Okay, there's another one of those guys guarding that big halberd or two-handed axe. Oh, that's not how you loot. In fact, okay, that was just more materials. We have so many materials. I could be doing all kinds of crafting if I wanted to. Halberd. It is a halberd. Okay. Well, time to check out a two-handed weapon. Ooh, what's this? Rusty Claymore. We had a two-handed weapon before. I completely forgot about that. Well, I mean, I noticed it, but I got distracted by something, obviously. Actually, this deals more damage than the halberd. Sharp two-handed fast. Sharp two-handed slow. Fast, slightly lower damage. Potentially two weapon skills or something. Whatever that is. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Equipped item. Oh, wait. Three bars. One of them red. That's new. It only showed 2 bars previously when comparing. So what that's all about, I have no idea. The shield only shows 1 red bar, 1 gray bar. This doesn't show any bars. This shows one red, 1 gray. Huh? Okay, that does replace, yeah, both your main and offhand. That makes sense. Also, it's obviously heavy. Okay, interesting. The first light attack is a stab. This is a chunky looking halberd. Wow. It looks more like a... I mean, it seems like it would be more of a blunt weapon, honestly. It doesn't look particularly sharp. Okay, it's very slow, actually. That's considered fast for a two-handed weapon? Okay, it seems like this is just a two-piece combo for the heavy attack. Yeah, we're unfortunately over 60% encumbrance like that, but we could easily take something off. Well, might as well check out this Rusty Claymore. That is called slow, but it doesn't seem that slow to me. How's it weight-wise? Oh, we're super close, actually. Annoyingly so. If I could put just 1 extra point... Well, I mean, for now we can go to the light armor, and that's gonna be perfectly fine, like that. No shield, but I haven't really been using my shield. And I should be able to perfect parry with a weapon just fine, right? I don't think you need a shield for that. I guess I should probably test that. Anyway, sure, let's check out a two-handed weapon. Textures are a bit flickery, but I guess that's probably my own fault for having the torch out like this. Yeah, I mean, with this, obviously, now it's clear that that's not intentional. In fact, though, can I fix it by going... Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, let's do that. With the shield, honestly, it seemed maybe intentional because, you know, technically the left hand was free. So that didn't feel that off to me, except when it clipped through. You... Okay, you're another one of those weird petrified things. Oh, we kicked something down there. All the way to the bottom? Wait, but we have to traverse this once in its entirety. Yeah, that goes all the way back down. We can't slide down, though. But we might as well unlock this for fast climbing. Fast travel climbing. Okay, so that gets us back to this place, the base of the tower, and back up. Nice. Hello there. Okay. And the sword works. Does it necessarily work better than the lighter one-hander? I don't know. It gets the job done, I suppose. That's all that counts. What are you? Are you gonna open that? Interesting. Okay, so we could have taken that path. Seems like that's just gonna connect. Hello there, item on top of the pillar. Surely I can actually do this. Never mind. Whew, okay. I meant to jump, needless to say. Huh. But can I even make it across to the item? I mean, maybe. Yes, easily. Wow, I keep underestimating my jumping power. Ring of Minor Vitality. Hell yeah. Second actually useful ring acquired. And it's another one... Yeah, it's the same effect as the Amulet of Minor Vitality. I'll take it. Right, yeah, that looks like it just straight up connects to that whole path. But we could not have opened that from this side, from the other side. So we would have seen that gate we just opened. And, you know, being left to wonder what's behind it. I was totally expecting a boulder or something to start rolling down at me down this, you know, long, narrow staircase. But no. I guess the game is not a proper Souls-like after all. Okay, still more of these basic enemies. Fine by me. Wait, he survived? How dare you? Wow, okay, I guess I still need to get used to this new weapon, makes sense. You know, in terms of reach and, well, I guess the damage I expect it to do. What's the heavy attack, actually? Okay, yeah. I get it. What are we looking at here? Just a dead body. Ooh, oh, caster stuff. Okay, okay. I mean, I suppose it's not too late to pivot and, you know, go into intelligence instead. Although I don't necessarily see myself doing that, but... evolved staff. You don't look like a staff. That looks like some sort of shield or something. Blunt, two-handed slow. It does deal technomancy damage, I guess. Right. Why does it compare with my torch, though, right now? I don't know about that. Shouldn't it compare to, Rusty Claymore? Wait, that's... Huh? Wait, what? What is going on? Yeah, it compares to my torch, but it does equip it in my main hand. My first equipment set. Yeah, and when I try to compare it to the Rusty Claymore, it just doesn't. For the halberd, it works. Okay. I don't know if there's something I'm just not getting. Display ability. Oh, wait. Okay, I hadn't noticed those hotkeys before until I actually looked this time. So this shows you what it's eventually going to have for an ability. Actually, does it... Hold on. Now it shows one red and one gray bar under equipped item for anything. Weird. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that showing 3 bars earlier, what that even means. I still have no idea, of course. Ability, passive reflux. 25% chance to immediately refund the flux cost of the weapon's projectile attack. Okay, ability Flux Burst. Emits a burst of energy from the staff, generating air attacks that strike enemies. 42 damage and additional 3 from intelligence attribute per instance of damage for a total of 225 technomancy damage. Okay. Which has a 30-second cooldown and costs 65 flux, apparently. And here we have a passive tireless strike, 20% chance to not consume any stamina per light attack. Okay, that's pretty good. Ability Seismic Strike. Slams Halberd into the ground, causing sharp weapon damage to surrounding enemies. 281 damage, an additional 32 from strength attribute per instance of damage, for a total of 313 sharp damage. Cooldown 25, flux cost 45. Okay. Ability Windblade for the saber, Rotigan saber. Creates a gust of wind that slashes enemies in its path, dealing slashing damage. You don't say. 49 damage, an additional 6 from agility attribute per instance of damage, for a total of 110. Okay, cooldown 7, flux cost 22. Okay, so a pretty cheap one. Right, and nothing else has any abilities. Let's see how this the staff works, I suppose. Restless helmet. Technomancer helmet. That's light armor, but is it better armor? I guess it's, yeah. Oh, wow, it's slightly better physical armor and a lot better technomancy, magic defense, basically, compared to our utility uniform gloves. How about the weight? Okay, that leaves us at just under 60, but that's with the staff, so that might not necessarily be interesting to us. Okay, so as is, you just use this as a melee weapon. Maybe without a certain skill you can use this for staff projectiles. I mean, what did it say? What? Oh, I wasn't at the correct item. 25% chance to immediately refund the flux cost of the weapon's projectile attack. Okay. I mean, I suppose I just don't know how spellcasting works. Maybe it's not... Maybe you need to actually equip the spells as items or something, or... Maybe that uses the perks or abilities system. I'm assuming the game is going to tell me. For now, I think I'm going to go back to this. Okay, oh, that's actually way lighter. Well, in that case, we can probably equip Technomancer leggings, which are also just better. Better defense. And actually just as light. Huh. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. How about this, actually? I mean, this is still considerably less overall armor compared to even the medium hunter coat. A lot more magic defense, though, if we care about that. Also, okay, that's what it looks like. I do like the hunter coat. That does look cool, though. But, I mean, we're not replacing our damage bonus, that's for sure. Right, okay. That's just another sword and board enemy. Ooh, oh, hello. Correction, 2 sword and board enemies? Nope. 1 sword and board and 1 just sword. Well, actually, technically axe, but you know. Okay, so I guess with 1 more strength upgrade, we're gonna be one-shotting these guys. As it is, they're kind of left with 1 or 2 hit points. A bit annoying, but not a big problem, of course. Bunch of potions. Aha. I thought I heard something rustling from a little bit closer. A little bit more close by. Okay, heavy attack. Yeah, obviously. If the light attack almost one-shots them, then the heavy attack should easily one-shot them. Okay. Maybe not so much these guys, but how do you like a taste of your own medicine, if I could hit you with it? It does stagger you. That was not good timing, probably. What is the timing for this? It's kind of hard to tell when the weapon actually glows, though. It happens very quickly, as the weapon is also moving very quickly. I think it glows now? Okay, more potions. Oh, hey! An actual checkpoint up here. Interesting. Could that indicate boss fight nearby? Of course, I don't know yet. Okay, we got more of these petrified people here. Trying to fool me into... I don't know, into something. Yeah, I don't know yet, of course, if the game is going to generally have a checkpoint conveniently nearby any boss fight. Or if it might sometimes require you or expect you to just, you know, walk back pretty far, if needs be. 2 more mystery concoctions and a tactician's amulet, okay. Passive... wait. Removes invincibility frames. Passive vulnerable dodge. Okay, why would you... challenge, of course, but... no. Just no. Okay, Monastery Lower, Monastery Upper. I suppose these are probably the first 2, if I had to guess. Relocate, rest. Monastery Upper. Perched atop a jagged cliff, the ancient monastery with its weathered stone walls and moss-covered spires. Period. Serene isolation amidst the surrounding chaos. Very cool. Oh, can we get experience for even interacting with it? I think. Didn't catch how much I got, but... some amount, I suppose. Wow, also... experience needed for the next level up has increased drastically, hasn't it? 13,500 suddenly, like up from 450 for the first level. Well, I guess they just wanted to give you the first couple of levels, well, the first 2 levels, I suppose, 2 level ups. More or less for free, so you could get a taste. But everything past that point might require a bit more work. Or, well, things are also going to just start giving drastically more experience, of course. Wait, is that... no, we haven't come from there, have we? Wait a second. Where did we actually come from? There is a whole base of the tower that we only connected this part to because we... well, we took the more convoluted path, I suppose. And opened that gate. Yeah, but if we had come from that path, there was another... the path continued down there, I think. It wasn't just a dead end. The gate we opened was just off to the side. Oh? Kick it down. Okay, okay. There's actually stuff there as well. Oh, we did kick down the ladder. Do I need to jump this? I'm gonna jump, just in case. Okay. Awkwardly landing here. Just fine. Just a healing item. You can mantle up some ledges by pressing Y. Why are you telling me this here? What kinds of ledges? Okay. Not here though. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh. You don't mean to say that... Whoa, can you actually climb this whole way? Also, I wasn't actually... No, I'm not actually pressing Y though. I was just jumping. Yeah. I did not press Y during these last couple of climbs there. So, I guess just jumping and holding against a climbable ledge does actually work. Huh. So there's a lot more parkouring than I actually gave the game credit for. Okay. I meant to hold B to slide down, and I accidentally hit Y, and I was afraid that I might just let go, actually. Wait a second, though. Oh, maybe it was a dead end? I guess it would have... Yeah, it totally would have been a dead end. Wow, rude. If we had just followed this path? I thought that I saw a path continuing, but I guess not. Well, there is a path now that we have the ladder unlocked, so that's nice. But yeah, it would have totally just ended here. Okay, well, good thing we did things the way we did, I guess. Also, now that we have that second teleport point up there, obviously we can just freely explore whatever we want, and we can just return to the top of the upper monastery whenever we're ready. Metal arrows, longbow, stalker stuff. Okay, okay. The tutorial continues, I suppose. We're still finding more different weapon types for the first time. I mean, that makes sense to put in my offhand, I guess. If the game allows me to do that. Longbow, fast. I mean, a bow should be a two-handed weapon, right? So I guess it would make sense if this replaces the torch. 43 to 45 sharp damage. I suppose sharp and piercing are just condensed into one here. Passive spare shot. 20% chance to not consume a metal arrow while firing. Okay. Ability premeditated strike. Shoots an arrow into the ground, creating a trap underneath the player that triggers on contact. Okay, so on my position. 281 damage and additional 32 from strength attribute per instance of damage for a total of 313 sharp damage. Cooldown 1. Okay. Flux cost 45. Interesting. Yeah, that is a two-hander, but that makes sense. Well, I mean, we haven't really had much of a use, much of a necessity for that, for our torch, other than it looking nice. Mystery concoctions, I mean, I guess I might as well put those somewhere. Wait, oh, I already have them equipped. Forgot about that. Should I just drink one of those? I guess my current theory is that they are not actually just more regen potions, because we know what those look like now, and the ones that, the other mystery potions that we have are actually just something else. Also, yeah, still looking for that brute over there that our friend mentioned. Turns out there was absolutely no danger on this path at all. I was just afraid for no reason. Now we've been down there. Okay, so there's still, yeah, there's still that whole upper section there, that metal walkway. Some items we can see, that enemy we saw patrolling. It might really just be a matter of finally taking that stupid elevator. Maybe I should just do that. In fact, I will do just that, because that's the only place I remember for sure that I haven't explored yet. Over this way. Well, that and the boss arena.
Good luck out there.
Thank you. What's the fastest way? I suppose, technically dropping down here, like I did to get that item that one time. Which seems safe enough to do, as I precariously jump over the absolutely vast abyss there. Yeah, we just dropped down to that ledge, right? Yep. Seems pretty far, but we know it's safe. Right. What's not so safe is landing there with all those enemies. Oh god, okay. Let's just maybe try not aggroing absolutely everything all at once. Oh, those guys get stuck on the boxes there. Fine by me. Okay. Ah, not quite. Will you destroy the stuff? You absolutely will. That's fair. Huh. Okay, I guess I crit one of those guys and killed him outright. Nice. Okay, what's the timing for the charge, though? Okay. That seemed pretty slow and kind of disconnected, so I don't know if that was... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just as good as it gets. Are you tougher than normal? Was that a different version of those enemies? I don't know. It seemed a bit tankier than I remembered them, but maybe they've always been like that. I suppose there have only been a handful of those dual-wielding enemies. Anyway, finally, what is this elevator going to bring us to? very high up, which I suppose is good. It's kind of where we want to go. Come on. Sneak attack. Well, I mean, I guess it qualifies. At least that way you can get close to an enemy without them attacking you first. Oh, and this might actually be exactly the right place. I think it is. Yes. Wonderful. Okay, there's that structure that has an item on it. Press A to jump. Jumping while moving increases the jump distance. You can jump in this game? Oh, okay. I suppose you have to jump to make it across there. That's where they decided to tell you about it. Fair enough. First, though, metal arrows. Actually, how many arrows do we have? Do we see that anywhere? Oh yeah, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 would fire again. Speaking of which, I have not actually tried the bow yet. Okay. Metal arrows 10 out of 10. It shows you even as a little UI element. Okay. Convenient. Don't really want to waste my arrows though, so yeah. Why don't we just wait until we actually have a reason to use a ranged weapon? So far we've been doing just fine. Okay, actually though, this is a bit scary because this could kill me if it doesn't work, but it worked, so everything's good. Okay, there's that guy. What have we here? Oh, just 2 sludge, I think. The base ingredient for our delicious potions. Ring of minor potential. I like potential. Could that actually be experience improvement? No. Flux, yeah, flux points. Okay. Okay, and that was just a shortcut like that. Huh. So I guess ultimately that wasn't really that much. Nothing super exciting at the top of the elevator, but you know, it's something. And it's yet another thing that ended up connecting here. Okay, well, I think there might just be no further avoiding it. I was kind of hoping to get a faster way back to the boss, but I suppose... I don't know, does that qualify? That checkpoint up there? We can basically teleport down the ladder and then just run along here, drop down here. I mean, I guess we might as well just... No, and that's definitely not closer than just spawning at our first lower monastery checkpoint, running up the stairs and then dropping down here and walking around, maybe. Like, just to avoid having to go through the underbelly where there are just more enemies. Oh, no. Okay, this is actually not ideal. Jumping right down here. Because you just, yeah, after, just, you know, this kind of long-ish fall might not outright kill you or even damage you, but you're just stunned for a moment. And if there is an enemy nearby, then, yeah, you're just gonna be very exposed. What is that structure down there? Have we actually been in there? Oh, we probably have been. Maybe. We haven't been on top of it, but there doesn't seem to be any reason to. I kind of want to jump off here. It should be safe, right? I only got stuck because that was really just weird. A weird gap in the terrain that I got perfectly stuck in. It was just unlucky that one time. Obviously nothing like that has happened ever since, and it never will. Clearly. Never, ever. Okay. Can we safely get back down? Seems like it. I would say this is probably not going to kill me. Okay, that finally damaged me. It did not kill me, though, so that's good. Okay, I'm considered in combat, so I can't refill my potion. That's fine, though. Whoops. It is refilled now, though. Okay, there's the boss. Can we maybe sneak around? Doing absolutely everything possible to avoid that. Avoid having to deal with that thing again. For the time being. Just in case there's anything useful to grab first, you know? I mean, it doesn't really look like we're gonna level up again anytime soon. That has just slowed down dramatically. Uh-oh. Speaking of odd places to get stuck in, let's not do that. This is an invisible wall, apparently. Weird. Is that specifically there so we do not sneak past the boss? No. We just cannot enter this particular bit of rubble here, this particular ruin, for no apparent reason. Not that there's anything in there. Okay, sneaking worked. Health regen +1. Okay. Another one of those. I do have that equipped to left trigger plus up. If I'm not mistaken. No, wait. Actually, can I please see my UI? Thank you. Okay, no, it's actually the same D-pad direction as health potion, just with the trigger held. Right. Okay. Is it a good idea to try fighting this thing with the two-hander? No, maybe. Also, I guess I might as well try sneaking up on it and, you know, surprising it. No surprising bosses, I guess. Fair enough. That was too far. Okay. Wow, that stunned me for so long. It's not great. Okay, nope, that's not that attack. Let's drink one of these mystery concoctions and see if that does anything useful, ideally. It didn't heal me, so there's that. Dealing decent damage per hit. Oh boy, okay. I should probably heal. And maybe use one of these. Oh, he's gonna do the thing. I actually did it. Okay, well. Maybe I shouldn't necessarily try to go for... Oh, okay. Didn't know that was gonna come up exactly there. Maybe I shouldn't be going for those charged heavy attacks. Just maybe be content with regular heavy attacks when it seems like the boss is gonna give me an opening for that. Okay. Oh, well, it actually worked again. Surprisingly generous. But, okay. Okay. I need to be dealing more damage though, that's for sure. I'm being too cautious. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Am I still regenerating? Yes. Come on. Okay, got him. Almost 100 damage on that hit. Okay. Still regenerating. I might have stopped now, though. I think so. Let's heal. Oh, he's gonna do the thing. Okay, I jumped in time. Somehow. Okay. It worked. I need to wait for stamina, though. You jerk. Got stuck on a rock, but I guess I still got my iframes, so it's good. Wait for stamina. Nice crit. We take those. Okay. Wait. Oh, I thought he was pounding the ground. Hold on. Get out of that. Regen again. You're gonna... You are. Okay. Stamina. Okay, yeah, it's the long range thing. Oof, that's... I wasn't quite sure what he was doing there. Oof. Stamina. Oh, okay. Easy. Oh no, I didn't jump. It's okay, we're regenerating. It's fine. Oh no, it's not fine. Can we stay away for a while? Wait for that health to come back. I could try... Oh no, oh this is bad. Don't. Not like this. Why is it... Okay. That goes in a V shape. Not just a straight line, apparently. Okay. Too far away. Oh, he... Okay, I jumped in time. Oh, okay. It's fine. Don't sneak. Don't sneak. Oh, low on stamina. Okay, jumped in time. Stamina, come back, please. He's so close. No, I got greedy. It's fine. Oh. Wait, he hit me. No, not like this, man. He... You gotta be kidding me. You're telling me that timing was not good? I was in the middle of the roll. Literally in the middle of it. Like, the part that should make you invulnerable. Dude. Why does it always go like that? And now... UI, please. Can you make it so the UI does not go away? I mean, I get it. Like, immersion and all that, but... User interface? Dynamic. Always? Never. Never is interesting. I'm gonna go with always for now. Maybe I'd like an option where the UI goes away if you're just standing there and just looking at the scenery, but as soon as you move or do literally anything, it just appears again. Sometimes I just want to look at it and check something, and, you know, it's kind of awkward having to... Well, I mean... Yeah, it appears after a while if you just block in place, I suppose. That's a way. That's maybe better than attacking to make it appear. Anyway... do we not have at least one extra regeneration thingy? I thought we did. Well, that's annoying, because those certainly helped. I guess I could have used Stone Shield Concoction to... But that's sharp armor, though. I mean, those rock attacks are the bluntest attack I've ever seen. Clearly, those are blunt damage. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to do it without the extra healing. That's unfortunate. Also, 54 minutes. I mean, I'm gonna actually make a quick jump cut back to the boss, and we're gonna attempt at least one more time. It's just so typical. Of course, he had to actually defeat me with literally just a sliver of health left. I'm a little bit annoyed at that, quite honestly. I felt like I was doing pretty well in that fight. Until the very end, and it still felt like I did well at the end. He just used that same attack twice in a row, I guess maybe because he was literally backed against a wall, and that's why he was just stuck there and doing the same thing over and over. And then my timing was just off. I mean, yeah, it's just what it is, whatever. Okay, here we are again. on the way here. Unfortunately, I took a hit from just a normal enemy, very avoidable. But on the plus side, it dropped. Oh, it dropped the untitled log for me, and apparently at some point I got Helicar's Maxims 1 out of 3, which I didn't even notice. If it should happen that you feel lost, turn right at the first gate and start again. Don't hesitate. What has been will always be. What is to come was never ours. The orchid has blossomed at exactly the same spot every year so far, but that is no guarantee. It might not make it back this year. The sky whales might lose their way in the swaying winds. The swallows never make it back home. We do not know. And in that lies the power of all the things that might be. The map grows old instantly, getting out of the same side of the bed tiresome. The almond's blossom often comes too soon. It is just stubborn determination. The walls of the megalopolis were not designed to fall. The angel thought this message would forever last. Time is not carved out in a straight line. She is like the waves and fickle like the clouds. She comes, she goes, she weaves. If lost, it might not be a gate, but turn left again at the first sign. Turn and remain on the narrow and the straight. Thanks, that sounds very helpful. Untitled log. Like waking from a dream about dreaming, everything is a haze. A dark, ominous haze. I've seen death, pain, and torture. I hear a voice. Once in a while I see the voice beckon, like a ripple in water, before I can make form of the image. Before I can make form of the image, I am gone too. To make form of something, is that an expression that I'm not familiar with? Or make out the form of the image? I don't know. Anyway, let's defeat this thing. Finally. Right? Oh, come on, really? I didn't even get that first attack in. Let's drink one of these. No idea if that does anything at all. Oh, wait. Okay, did that at least. That thingy? Nope. Never mind. I thought he was going to do the earthquake. I guess all that counts is that I ended up avoiding it. Oh, that's the one, okay. Oh, and actually hit me too. Well, that's fine. Oh, I'm actually regenerating though. So it was a regeneration elixir, after all. Just an unidentified one. Okay. I'm not quite sure how that made sense, but... or that. Okay. Heal please, heal please. Thank you. Oh, wait, that's, again, not the attack I was expecting, okay. I thought him raising his right hand was the tell I was looking for. I guess not. Ugh, I keep doing that when I'm a little bit too far away. That's fine, that's fine. Oh wait, that's not the one? Never mind. Am I still regenerating? No, I don't think so. In that case, just drink the last one of those. Oof. Wish I could see my enemy. Wait for stamina. Oh, this was not a regen thing. Let's drink one of these armor potions, even though it's not the right kind of armor, almost certainly. But it might help. Maybe some component of his damage is sharp. Oh, that's gonna be the jump, right? Okay, good, good. Nope. Not great. Heal, heal. Wait for stamina. Wait, I was completely out. Oh, because I did roll. Fair enough. Oh, that was that attack. God damn it. The one time I wasn't actually ready for it, or, you know, I didn't suspect it coming. It's fine. Is it... that was the wrong attack. No, not again. Is it gonna be... It was not that attack, and he got me again. Okay, well, yeah, that's... I mean, this was another good attempt, but it's so annoying that I almost defeated him. I should have defeated him. Just need to land that one extra hit. And now I'm... Wait, surely I can't craft the regen potions. Of course I can, because that would be convenient. I could make a bunch of arrows. In fact, there's 6 arrows per craft, right? I mean, okay, so you can only have 10 arrows equipped, though. So I probably already have a bunch, actually. Yeah, well, 38. Suppose we also have some broken arrows that we can restore like this. Well, some of those salvage like that. I really want to defeat the guy, though. So I guess I'm gonna make my way back there yet again, hopefully not take any damage. If I hadn't taken that one hit on the way, maybe I would have had enough to survive. I don't know. I mean, I was doing well, though, without the extra regen. Well, with only 1 extra regen, I suppose. That being said, we are now... No, we still have 2 mystery liquids. Okay. Never mind. Maybe we get lucky with one of those again. Maybe that's just what they are. Maybe they're just random. Maybe it's not about identifying them. It's just that you don't know what kind of potion it's going to be. And, yeah. Well, we'll see if we get lucky again. Okay, we're back once again. And yes, I have been wondering if maybe I'm not doing myself any favors by choosing this particular weapon. Like, maybe I would just be better off with a faster weapon. Also, it might be that blunt damage would be better against this guy specifically. Is it worth a shot? I don't know that I've ever... What kind of weapon was I using? I think I was using the Ratagon Saber when I first ran into the guy, right? I think? So I never technically might have attempted fighting him with an, you know, one of these blunt weapons. Maybe it's worth a shot? This is probably not the time to really try and, you know, mix things up. I was doing fine, obviously, with the... the two-hander. But, obviously, stamina costs per attack are way, way lower like this. Jumped a bit early, but it was still good. That's okay. That somehow worked out. Not really sure how. The heavy attacks aren't really too impressive with this one, though. Okay. Okay, I mean, the charge, when I can, works well enough. Oh! Okay. Out of stamina, that's not good. Wait, is it gonna be the jump? Yes, okay. Wait, it's not that one. Ah. They're so similar, I don't know. I'm sure there's a tell, but I'll be damned if I know. I'm gonna use one of these. Maybe it's regen. It's not, I don't think. I don't see it doing anything, so who knows. What? Really? Oh, I hate that. When I'm behind him and it just happens to hit there. That was the one. Should I heal? I don't know. It's so hard to say. I'm gonna drink a mystery potion again. Just in case. Nope. No regen though, so I might be better off topping off. I mean, I don't know. I might survive another hit. I'm not actually sure though. Okay. Wait, no, it's gonna... No. I keep thinking it is. Heal up. Okay. Oh, wow. That would... That dealt so much damage too. That's annoying. Okay. He's against the wall again. I hate that, actually. Not a fan. Oh, that doesn't deal any damage. That does not deal any damage. What's he gonna do? The thing? Nope, that's the other thing. Okay. And that actually hit me, and it didn't kill me? It barely dealt any damage? What the heck? Oh, no. Oh, come on. Oh no, now it's turning into a super long episode, when I could have just finished them off. And it would have ended just in time. Oh. Okay. I mean, I was doing just fine with this weapon as well. I guess just as fine as with the two-hander. I don't know that it was working better for me, though. So I'm going back to this. And yeah, I suppose at this point I'm determined to finish the guy off, no matter what. So, one more attempt. And I'm going to try to run from here to see what's faster, actually. Alright, here we go again. And yes, the way from the first checkpoint is much faster. Also, I took more damage again on my way here. But of course, I'm full health, like I was last time, actually. Or the time before that, in fact. Because, of course, I only thought I had, lost health and kind of screwed up by taking damage on the way. But... obviously, outside of the fight, you can't just... No, I'm just terrible. I should not be talking. Yeah, out of combat, you can just use all your potions and then just restore it before you actually start the boss fight. So, that is not actually a concern. I mean, I'd still rather not have to, waste a potion like that. Also, I haven't tried parrying the boss at all, because... I mean, it just doesn't seem like it would work very well. Okay, well, nice. This is just a cursed attempt. I kind of just want to give up and reset. Running back does not take long. So that's good, at least. But, yeah, we're definitely at this point where, I'm just getting worried about the actual recording length and the prospect of maybe having to edit, and these videos are pretty large, so I don't want to do that. And that's just the extra layer of anxiety that comes when you're not just playing these games for your own entertainment, but for the potential entertainment of others. And specifically, well, recording a video of it. Normally I would not be worried about this taking me however many attempts it takes at all. And that's just, one of those reasons why I was really considering playing this game just by myself. Jesus. Okay. YOLO the mystery potion and... no healing. So I have absolutely no idea what that did. Oh, that's interesting. Are you just gonna stay up there? Probably not, right? You're just gonna move. Yeah, like so, for example. Wait. No, you're still in the air. Okay, so that's... well, you were. That made the camera position extremely awkward, so I couldn't really see very well there, but obviously this attempt was terrible before that, so I can't really blame that little glitch. That little glitch. Oh, come on. Maybe I should be using the halberd for the better reach. Because I keep underestimating, or overestimating, the reach of the claymore. Once again, I thought it was going to be the earthquake, but it was not. So I jumped, and that was not the right thing to do. Okay, here we go. Only 2 healing potions remain. Well, I suppose I'm gonna drink one of those stone shield potions again, just, you know, for placebo, I suppose. So I want to believe that it does help in some kind of way. Oh, wait, it was the earthquake attack, and I somehow managed to avoid damage there. Trying to be very careful about my stamina. Okay, that's still connected. One of the advantages of the bigger weapon, I guess. It's gonna be... Okay, no, it's this one. Oh, that keeps catching me. But there it didn't deal almost any damage, so... I'll take that, I guess. Oh god, no. Stamina. Stamina. Completely out. Okay. Rolled into the rocks. Sometimes it works, sometimes the iframes seem to still hold. I'm gonna heal. But sometimes, I don't know. Not so much. Okay, well. What are you gonna do? That one? Okay, okay. Wait, that's gonna be the... Is that different? It's gotta be different. I just can't tell. I'm guessing every single time. Okay. Straight line again. Oh, that hit me. Well, I guess it did. Okay. Wait for stamina. It's gonna be the jump. Yeah. Nice, okay. Caught him after the jump again. I like that. It's gonna be the other one. Yep. I knew it. Get up, please. Heal. Okay. Nope. Wow, the stamina though. Dude. Sometimes it feels like rolling takes all of my stamina. Oh. Stamina, speaking of which. Oh, I'm crouching again. Oh, I got it, okay. Finally! My god, that took way too long. Obviously I should have killed him on the second attempt. Absolutely should have. And I was not paying attention to what I got. Not at all. Not enough experience to level up. A good chunk though. So about 6,000 actually. We're at like 20... Well, yeah, maybe just about 6,000. Seems about right. And we got... Okay. Wait, was that Stalker's? Oh no. Stalker's Hood. I just never looked at these. These came with the bow. Yeah, never looked at the Stalker set. Restless Shoulders, actually. Wait. Oh. I guess we got the Stalker's Hood, but no shoulders with that set. Heavy armor, shoulders. Obviously that's gonna encumber me. where am I looking? What am I trying to... Okay, yeah, 71%. So I'm not equipping that. What does this look like? I mean, it's basically just a tattered cloth hood, right? That's literally what it says, so I don't know what I expected. Obviously we're still using this for the damage bonus though, so thanks but no thanks. Stalker's Cuirass, light armor, decent armor though actually. Almost as much as the Hunter coat for being light armor. It looks okay. Can we combine that with something else maybe? I guess we are using the Technomancer stuff with a lot of magic defense. Oh, max stamina points. Oh, right, I wasn't even paying attention. Right, okay, so the Stalker's Cuirass, or some of the parts at least, come with max stamina. Not a lot, but it's something. And certainly more useful than the extra flux points that we're not using right now. Can we... Encumbrance... Oh, wait, Encumbrance is all the way down to 46% now. Does that mean we could do something? Well, we obviously cannot equip heavy armor. No. Also, I completely forgot that you can just check your encumbrance right there. My brain is obviously fried. The boss fight was not nice to me. Ah, man, I'm just so annoyed. In case you couldn't tell. That the game just decided to take that away from me. That would have been so perfect, but no, of course not. You can't have nice things. Ever. Anyway, so we just have... Actually, we don't have any... No, we have medium armor. That's what we're currently using. Yeah, and we might as well, I suppose. No, wait, we can't, because that's too heavy. So, yeah. And with that, suddenly we have so much more potential equipment that we could be putting on. Right, another reason, obviously, to not replace these shoulders is because we would be losing damage. Anyway, I guess being too lightweight is not a big problem, really. It's not a problem at all. We're not really benefiting from being at anything between 30 and 60 encumbrance, I suppose. But this seems good for now, I think. Anyway, we already basically looked around here, so the guy was just sitting here. Wait, does he have any loot on him? Can we do anything with this guy? Oh. His body still has collision, partially. Oh, maybe we do this thing. We do not, actually. Oh. Okay. Well, I'm obviously gonna take a break now. The episode is way too long. Yeah, it's what it is. It's just gonna happen because, you know, of the nature of the game not allowing you to save wherever you want to. So sometimes I'm just gonna have to keep going, and as I'm exploring, sometimes it's gonna be like this, where a boss is just gonna be a bit stubborn and take a few more attempts. So yeah, I guess I've already accepted that some of the episodes for this Let's Play are just gonna be a little bit on the longer side. I'm generally still gonna aim for technically sub 1 hour, around 1 hour, but you know, it's not always gonna work out. Anyway, especially not when I'm just standing here rambling, as I so often do. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything more to find here. I guess I'm gonna maybe look around a little bit more. If there's anything interesting, I'm obviously gonna show it off next time. And otherwise, it seems like we might be just about done with everything in this first section. Everything between the first and the second checkpoint, from where we will resume our exploration if I don't find anything else to look at. I guess I'll take one more tour through the area just to make sure that I didn't miss anything, any other pathways that I had previously seen and just forgotten about. But for the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.